we pay tribute to all the moms in our lives and thank them for everything they do. And today we have an audience filled with amazing mothers.
So beautiful.
That is awesome.
Beautiful. Now, today isn't just our Mother's Day show. It's also our Friday show. And you know, every week on Friday, we keep it extra real by turning up and getting lit extra hard. That's right. It's Mother's Day Friday.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Now, because our Mother's Day, it is our Mother's Day show, we need to cheers all the amazing moms out there with a very special Friday drink. You've heard of mimosas, right?
Of course.
We all love those.
Yes.
But this is called a mommosa. It's a mix of grapefruit juice, sliced strawberries, thyme, and of course, champagne.
Ew.
To learn how to make this cocktail or mocktail for your favorite mom in your life, head over to TheReal.com. Now, who's ready to cheers some Fridays? Mother's Day, girl.
Cheers to mom.
Cheers to mom.
At the table. Happy Mother's Day, girl. All right, first up, a recent article on Hello Beautiful posed this question. Should fathers who are no longer with their child's mother get her a gift for Mother's Day?
Really?
Tell us how you feel.
Okay.
Well, according to the article's author, Talisha, the answer is absolutely yes. Which is kind of what you guys just said. Yeah, they all were like, yes. Talisha explains that child support is not enough of a gift and that even if it's as small as an in-person thank you or a card, something needs to be said to acknowledge the mom's sacrifice. Ladies, do you agree or disagree?
Interesting. So they're saying yes. I would want it to be genuine, though. I don't want you to give me a gift just because, you know, it's Mother's Day or you feel obligated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you give me a Mother's Day gift, mean it, really mean it, and truly know the sacrifice, because she's probably going to be like a single mom, you know, right? Because she's not with the father. Or maybe she has a boyfriend, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so my thing, I would definitely have to make sure it comes from the heart, because if it doesn't, I don't want it. I don't want your gift.
I think the bigger question is, I think it really depends, because in some situations, parents are co-parenting and they're on great terms, and then at other times, they are absolutely not on great terms. And when you're not on great terms, sometimes you don't want something from that person.
Exactly.
You like, keep your thing, keep it pushing. I do think that always the father should help the child make sure that they get something for their mother.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a difference there. Yeah, that's because like I asked some of my friends are single moms, and I was like, would you want a gift? They're like, nah, fam, I'm good. Make sure my kid gets me something. No, thank you very much.
Yep.
But I really got a great example. Growing up, my parents are divorced and they both got remarried. And my dad always helped me get something for my mom. And even bigger than that, which I think is so dope, my mom always made sure that I got my stepmom a gift. So, like, when I was younger, obviously, I wasn't going... She would have, like, you know, Bath & Body Works would do, like, those packages.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, Mamita, it's Mother's Day. Make sure that you get this to her. And I thought that was really
That's actually the mom move. Really great, seasoned moms always have gifts to make sure everybody's covered.
That's my mom.
They always make sure, like, keep it copacetic, keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
We don't want anybody coming for us, you know? So just, like, make sure those gifts are given out. They have a gift closet. Did your mom have, like, a gift closet?
For sure.
You know what I mean? You just got,
it was a cabinet. We didn't have a whole closet for that.
Yeah. It's a good place. I don't know. I don't think that everybody needs to have a gift, but I think that, like what you just said, make sure the kids are hooked up. If there's going to be a little extra cash flowing around, take those kids out. Make sure that they feel celebrated, and that alone is an award that feeds everybody, you know?
Because it's about the kids at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You sipping on that? Like,
I know.
What you thinking?
Lonnie?
Well, I'm not a mom, but I play one on TV, right? And
the way Lonnie took that, Jake was like...
Okay.
I just feel like if you push a whole human out and you know that you put the seed in, you need to give me a damn gift. That's how I I'm just, but
even if you don't like the dude,
you'll just take the gift?
Yeah, just take the gift. I mean, and the gift, and you could be like, if he doesn't have money, well, maybe, you know, take the kid for Mother's Day and let her have some time.
That's dope.
Like that.
That's great.
That's how I feel about it.
I love that.
You're that's just like Mama Mai. Mama Mai to this day expects my dad to give her gifts for giving birth to me. I'm like, Mom, I'm 39 years old. And
how
she's
long
like,
have they not been
39 years ago, I never forget you. Give me the gift.
Wait,
always.
How long
She's
Your
just
parents
like
not
you.
being together.
How long? They haven't been together for maybe at least 15 years. They've been divorced for 15 years. But Lonnie and Mama Mai were born on the same day, July 12th. So those two are Eddie Crockers.
Yeah. We cancers. We are very, very sensitive. So, yeah, I got
need
it.
a gift.
Yeah.
Well, it's always great to have support as a mom, but unfortunately, that's not always the case. New York Magazine recently interviewed a woman, Tanya, who found out she was pregnant right after breaking up with her boyfriend. Tanya said the hardest thing about her going through her pregnancy alone was navigating the self-imposed shame of being a Black single mother. She even started wearing a fake wedding ring so that people would see her as a married Black pregnant woman, and says she noticed an immediate difference in how people treated her.
Wow.
So ladies, do you agree with Tanya that it's hard out there for single mothers in these streets?
Oh, I 100% agree that it is hard.
Yes.
But there was a key word in there, which was, she said, self-imposed.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we beat ourselves up so badly on decisions, woulda, shoulda, couldas, and you could do that for the rest of your life. You have to take control of how you think about yourself. And you have to own your truth. You have to own what's going on in your life, own what went right, what went wrong, and say, look, this is what it is. There's a child that's about to come into this world. Own it. Walk around with confidence. Hold your head up high and move forward. Don't worry about what this one said. Because let me tell you, I believe that people treat you the way you allow them to treat you. If you walk in that room without a band and you're like, yep, I'm having a baby, and what? They will treat you like that. But if you are constantly self-imposing shame on yourself, you gotta let that go, man. Shame is one of the heaviest things that we carry with us, and it affects us in a real way. So I understand what she's saying, but at the same time, at some point, you gotta make that decision within yourself.
I think so. It was, like I said,
It's hard.
It's hard because she, when I read the article, she was saying how she would go to Lamaze class, and then there was, couples there, and she didn't have someone.
Yeah.
And then there's just everything's couples when you're, when you're pregnant, and you go through hormones. So I think the bigger question is the value we put on marriage, and we assume that because a person is married and pregnant, that they're happy, and they may not necessarily be happy.
That part.
They may not even want to be with that partner, and I agree with you that sometimes you have to change your thinking if you're a pregnant single woman. But also it goes back to planning. I think that, things happen, and if you want to keep your baby, then you have to prepare yourself to,
mentally.
To have those mental, consequences. But, it's just something that I think we put a lot of value on marriage, which is good.
But I get what you're saying. At the end of the day, it is a decision.
Right.
And if you're going to make that decision, you have to learn to become okay with it.
Right.
And I get that that's a journey, and that's not going to be like, wake up, I feel better.
Right.
But it's a journey to that and getting there. I also would say, like you said, we as people need to be kinder.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say, how about we just treat...
Right.
But how about we just treat all mothers with respect?
What a concept.
In general.
Yeah.
Because it's challenging. Even when you have both parents in the home, it's hard work, people. It is. And I don't know. Nowadays, I feel like, and I don't need people to give me like special treatment. I'm just talking about respect.
Yes.
When you're like walking around with a stroller,
Right.
Can you kindly just, move out the way a little bit, or at least just notice us? Or if you see a mom struggling, like she's holding her baby and she's holding her groceries at the same time, help her out. If you're on a plane and you see a mom by herself with her 2 kids and they're crying, just maybe look at her and say, you know what, you're doing a good job. Because sometimes that's all we need.
That reiteration.
Yeah.
I think moms they're such superheroes. A big part of the reason why I chose the decision not to be a mom is because the idea of that transition you have to make, whether or not you're feeling it, into the power woman that you can be, is overwhelming sometimes for me. And I think, for me, I got my confidence from my mom. My mom had me when she was 17. She was pregnant at 17, turned 18, and had me. So that alone was daunting to her because she's still considered a kid. She doesn't really speak the language, didn't have any money. So So I relate to this woman in the sense that, you know, whether you're black and you feel ostracized because of your skin color or you're young, there's always going to be something. And then you've got the hormones, and then you feel unfit, and then you don't know. There's no rule book that really answers all the questions about motherhood. But at the end of the day, you do have to make this switch that says, throw on my cape, because it's already there, it's in your belly, it's built in, put on that Superwoman cape, and all of a sudden, just go with your gut and believe that you are ready to do it, because your daughter or son, like me, is watching you and already taking in all the rules of confidence to believe that I was uniquely made and powerful just by means of being here and living and breathing. So your mom already has to breathe that into you and show you that. So for all moms that doubt themselves, believe that because you were gifted with a child, that already means you've been crowned. That already means that you're gonna make it.
We got
You're good. You got
Good.
it.
We got this.
I love that. That is so good.
Well, one challenge for every mom is teaching their children is how to have proper manners, something that's a staple today. And Amazon's Alexa, everybody knows Alexa, recently introduced a new feature that might be able to help out with that. The new feature called Free Time on Alexa has a magic word feature that requires kids to say please before asking Alexa to do anything.
I love it.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready? If the child doesn't say please, their command will be denied.
Boom.
It's pretty smart. So ladies, have kids gotten so rude nowadays that we have to ignite technology to teach them manners?
So
Do you think it's like that?
We need that for some adults, not just the babies.
It's true. Yes, the basics have been forgotten. So true.
You know, it's like, I mean, you know, kids get bossy, though. They want juice and crackers and have you running around in milk and get them out their seat. And, yeah, say please. You know, it's like...
I do think that's the parents' responsibility from day one, though.
Not
And
Alexa's.
I don't play those games in my house.
Your kids are really polite.
Yes, they say please, thank you, and they even say yes, ma'am, no, sir.
They do.
Actually, Aiden just recently said it. It took 5 years. But, you know, sometimes you feel like you're speaking to a brick wall.
Yeah.
You know? Like you keep saying the same things over and over and over again, and it's really refreshing to see when your child actually follows through. So when I saw Aiden say, yes, ma'am, I just about fainted. I was like, oh my gosh, he listens! He actually listens! And my daughter, you guys know, she
she's
says,
so sweet.
thank you all
Always.
the
Yes.
time. So it's just a compliment to me as their mom when people compliment my children's behavior. So from day one,
They are very respectful.
I always teach them, you know, be kind.
Yeah, but for those that don't have that, they need Alexa. Get Alexa then. Teach these kids some manners, because they like juice and crackers and be telling you what to... I just keep saying that
I
because...
know. Are you talking about my kids?
No. Yeah, your kids be having...
But they
have
ask
me running
nicely.
around, though.
They do.
They say thank you, but it's like, can you ask for everything up front instead of individually
time.
juice that I
That
don't
is
get to
true.
do, crackers that don't get the crack, get me down, and
You
I
gotta
don't
run
get down.
upstairs,
It's like, oh,
run back
goodness.
down,
Do it
run
all
back
at
up
once.
to get a blanket, run back down.
Yeah.
I love it.
Definitely. But technology is, I mean, I think that's cute, though. I think it's a cute way, you know, and I do agree with you, but there are some parents, they just don't teach their kids.
I feel like if the kid already knows it, this is a great reinforcement.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because I
great.
think that the fact that there is a reward with this, if you say please and thank you, Alexa will respond. If you don't, there's also a consequence for that. You'll get denied. So I love that it's reinforcing that, but 100% like you said, Tam, it's the parent's responsibility to establish using manners and then let Alexa do what she do.
I need Alexa to get people to pay me my... Oh, wait a minute. Who's playing a harp while we're in the middle of the show?
Yes.
And he brought a special Mother's Day bouquet. Oh, my God. Wow. How sweet.
Those are
There's a
beautiful.
card, too. Let's see what the card says.
Thanks,
It says...
Marcel.
Polaroid Pop. Check this out, moms. The Polaroid Pop instant digital camera captures all of your favorite moments in the Polaroid border format that we all know and love. Just pose, snap, and print. No computer required. And it comes in 6 fun colors. And guess what? You're all going home with your...